Hello, my name is Myriam Fotou. I'm a lecturer in international relations and the director of postgraduate teaching for politics international relations in the wider School of History, Politics, International Relations, also known as HYPER. Today, for the next few minutes, I will be giving you an overview of the master's courses and programs we're offering. Before I do that, let me emphasize our position in the UK international league tables, which is excellent. We're in the top 10 in the UK student experience, according to the Times and the Sunday Times Good University Guide, and the 28th in the UK as a good university by the same publications. We're also the 25th in the UK in the university rankings, according to the Times Higher Education, and the 5th in the UK for our research quality, according to the same publication. And I think you can see this ranking also in the programs we provide. So in politics, international relations, we're offering 3 MA courses. The first is International Relations, or IR, as we call it for brevity, an MA program, International and Security Studies, and finally, an MA in Human Rights and Global Ethics. And this is the MA program I'm personally convening. So, every MA program has one core module. In the first case, International Relations, this is the PL 7161, International Relations after the Cold War. For International Security Studies, we have a module International Security. And for the last one, the Human Rights and Global Ethics, this is the Politics of Human Rights. And I will explain in a minute what the core module and optional modules mean. The requirements for this program is a 2-1 or above in a politics or IR related degree or otherwise related degree, such as history, sociology, human geography, archaeology, media, and law. All programs are offered in full or part-time, and if you want to know more about what they entail, please follow this link. It will lead you to the HYPER website for postgraduate study in our school. So, as I mentioned, each MA program has one core module and then 3 optional modules. That means that you can choose other modules that are offered in the other MA programs or modules on foreign policy, on global ethics, or history related modules on Holocaust and global cities. And for the students that do the MA Human Rights and Global Ethics, they can also choose optional modules from the law school. You will also have a 15,000 word dissertation, and all of this is delivered by teaching staff who are full-time faculty members and also experts in their fields. That means that we have a variety of expertise, and I will be dedicating a slide later on for examples of what our colleagues are experts on. We'll take a lot of pride in how research-led our teaching is. One of us will be your dissertation supervisor. That means that for 9 months, which more or less is your dissertation will take, you will regularly meet with them and they will provide assistance and guidance on a topic you will have chosen, with our assistance, of course. So, what does a module look like? How is it taught? We meet in small class sizes because we want you to lead the seminars. There are 2-hour seminars where you will have prepared with a reading list we're giving you each week on a topic we will have given you each week. And when I say each week, the modules run for 10 weeks, for 10 seminars, 2-hour seminars. And there's a reading week, where you take a break halfway through, where you can read, study, prepare your assignments. There's a Blackboard page, so imagine a website for each module with its own reading list, material and related activities that you will be asked to prepare on. And the assignments include usually a short essay or a policy report or an article review. It depends on the module and the MA program, but all of them have also a longer essay that counts for more. Usually the essay is 4,500 words long, and it's later in the term because we want to allow for you to, get your bearings of what MA teaching and studying means. We provide guidance and advice on assignment plans. You can see us and come and see us at the module convener or anyone else at our office hours. So you're not alone in filling these assignments. We're there, as I said, always to assist you. We have a personalized support beyond assignment writing. You will be assigned a personal tutor. That will be one person, one colleague, a member of staff will be assigned to you. He or she will be your first point of contact for whatever issues you may have. But also, you can meet with your module tutors and conveners. We have a school office based on campus, and you will be given the details that at any time you can go and visit. They can help you with mitigating circumstances. These are in place in case you have a problem, any kind of problem, you fall ill, or any kind of, life throws us curveballs that mean that you cannot meet some of your assignments. The school office is there to help you with applying for mitigating circumstances. Of course, we have a Center for Academic Achievement. It is based at the library, at our lovely library on campus, but you can also contact them online, and they can provide you with one-to-one meetings to help you with essay writing, with structuring, with note-taking, with reading, anything you want. And you can meet them for more than once during the term. I always advise my students to take advantage of this great opportunity we have. We have a very supportive intellectual community. We have research clusters with meetings every term, inviting people to give, lectures on something they're writing, either an article or a book. We have a film club. We have a variety of opportunities to meet with students within your program and other programs, and have this supportive intellectual community in place. The university as well offers very detailed student support. We have the Accessibility Center, which helps you with any learning or other difficulties you may have, like dyspraxia, dyslexia, and so on. They help you provide any kind of certification of that in case you need more time with your assignments or any kind of assistance. We have an English language teaching unit. The university has a student welfare and well-being service for any kind of issues, economic or issues with your accommodation and so on and so forth. In case you need counseling because you're going through a stressful period, all of these are in place by the university for you to access. The Careers Employability Service is really important. Again, this is a service that you can meet in person or online or one-to-one to help you, for instance, with writing a CV or with a mock interview or to give you advice, anything careers related. Bearing this in mind, this is available for life. So you can use it while you're studying with us, but you can always return to them as an alumna or an alumnus, like alumni, at any point of your career later on, even after you have left the University of Leicester. So, why study with us? As I mentioned earlier, we take great pride on our research-led teaching, and in the next slide I will give you examples of that, of our expertise, wide expertise. Also because an MA helps you develop your professional skills, hone your research, analytical, interpersonal skills, independent work, analytical thinking. It can help you tailor your subject studies to career options, and this is something I mentioned earlier with the career services, try to help you understand exactly how you can use your MA to better your career options. And you can target the NGO, the civil service, political parties and policy research job sectors, build up your CV. It gives you a year to think further about how you want to plan ahead and become more competitive in the job market. We have a strong intellectual community, I've talked about it, so you can mix with a diverse student community, or you can even continue doing a PhD. Please remember that for returning University of Leicester students, or students that have done undergraduate studies with us recently or even further in the past, there is an offer of 22% off fees. Going back to our research-led teaching, Here are just a few examples of what my colleagues and I are experts in. Only a few of what we offer. Here we see expertise in classical political theory, UK party politics, US foreign policy, African politics, religion, security, race and gender, violence, militarism and warfare, migration, animal rights, trust, empathy and emotions, international relations. We also do ethics and normative theory and a lot of other things that I'm afraid didn't have a space to cover here. Again, our research-led teaching, our vast expertise is something that I think is really, really important and you will be able to experience if you decide to come and study with us. What happens next? What happens after you graduate? We know from our alumni that our graduates work in education. A lot of them become teachers. Some of them work for the civil service, either through the fast stream or traditional ways of getting into the civil service. The third sector, and when we say the third sector, we mean NGOs, charities, the sector that is not either public or private, and as policy analysts and advisors. They also do a lot of things. And we have students that are already in work and then they decide to take 1 or 2 years off in order to build their CVs further. We have a lot of students that also decide to continue their studies at doctoral level, either in order to stay in academia or to become experts in their field. Finally, if you have any questions that you would like to ask me, please do write to me, and you can find my email address at the end of the slide. Or if you have more general questions about the admissions process, please contact le.ac.uk. Looking forward to hearing from you and wishing you the best. Have a lovely day.